So Saw came out in 2004. This is the directorial debut of James Wann, who's directed films such as Insidious, The Conjuring, Furious 7, and this was a movie that actually kind of started out as a short film. They actually wrote the entire movie, and to basically get production studios to make the movie, give them money to make the movie, they made a short film. Basically, it's the reverse bear trap scene, and that's what they sent out to try to get people to make this movie, and that's how the movie got made. People watched this short 10-minute film, and that's how the movie got made. The movie is about two men. They wake up in this bathroom. They are both chained up by their legs in either side of the bathroom, and they have this tape that says, "Hey, if you don't do something, there's this gas that's coming. You're gonna be dead." So that's the basis of it, I guess. First thing I have to say is this movie is extremely underrated. This movie has like a 45 media critic score, and I think it's at like 50% on the tomato meter or something like that, and it shouldn't be. This movie has some very fantastic, creepy, thrilling elements. It's actually a pretty decent horror movie. Uh, and it's a simple, small film. Most of this movie takes place in a bathroom. That's it. It's probably around 40 to 50 minutes of this hour and 40-minute film. Everything else is like flashbacks to show where we're at, to try to figure out who has put them in this bathroom. And it really is underrated in that sense. Uh, I love that this is like the first serial killer I think I've seen in a movie where he has a decent reason. The two guys that are chained up in this bathroom have done something wrong in their lives, to have taken advantage of their lives, and this guy wants them to have to pay for that. He wants them to fight for their life, essentially. And I like that the serial killer kind of has a reason for it. You know, you're a druggie. He wants you to stop being a druggie. He wants you to fight for your life and stop doing drugs. And I like that aspect of him. Uh, this movie does a really good job of you're trying to figure out who the heck this is. You're trying to guess who it is along with these guys. The flashbacks do a really great job of, is it one of the guys in the bathroom? Is it someone outside? Is it someone they worked with? It does a good job. Again, it's just thrilling. It's a great little mystery in there of who has done this. Uh, I, the deaths in this movie. Now, this movie kind of was the start of our whole, a lot of people call it torture porn movies. It kind of started. This one's not the most goriest out of all the Saw films. It's actually quite safe for as far as gore goes. There's a couple gory moments, but this is kind of the movie that started this torture porn thing that we get now. And I have to say the deaths are kind of cool. That's kind of a horrible thing to say, but the deaths are cool. It's kind of fascinating to see this reverse bear trap where it's on her head and it could rip her, jaw. Just that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Along with that, I said the Jigsaw killer. His reasons for killing people are kind of cool. I also like the fact that he really hasn't killed anybody. They kill themselves. If they don't want to get themselves out of it, they kill themselves. That's their problem. I like that. I also love the puppet. James Wan actually made that puppet like in his garage, and that puppet is freaking creepy as hell. Yikes! The ending is such a great twist ending. Nobody talks about this ending. Like, it is a fantastic twist ending. It's like Sixth Sense good. Anybody who says they saw this ending coming is full of crap. There is no way you see this ending coming. If you've never heard of the ending, then there's no way. Uh, Also, last thing I have to say, the positive is this score is fantastic. I have this score on my phone as a ringtone, and it's a fantastic score. It really is. As far as some negatives go, there are some things in the movie that just don't make sense. There are some things, there's some big plot holes. I was actually watching like the bonus features for it this weekend, and James Wann, as said in the interviews, yeah, things don't make sense. It was a really, really cheap film. We didn't have that much time. This movie was shot in 18 days, and they didn't have that much time. So I completely understand that. They were just trying to get this movie made to the best that they could, and they did that. There's also quite a few like subplots that they're not that great. They're not that fascinating. They don't need to be in there. But and then the acting in this movie is what I like to call horror acting. It's a little over the top. It's a little awkward. Like when they're in the bathroom just talking, it doesn't feel real. It feels like a horror movie. And that is something I would have to say is a negative. In the end, though, guys, this is an underrated horror movie. If you have not seen this movie, you kind of should, to be perfectly honest. And don't don't ask anyone what the twist is in this movie, because it is such a great ending and so shocking that it just blows my mind every time. In the end, guys, I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. So, guys, I will be reviewing all of the Saws, 1 through 7, leading up to Jigsaw that comes out in October, Saw 8. Not exactly excited because these movies pretty much get worse as we go along. Yay! Also going to have Star Wars reviews. I'm going to have Spider-Man. I got a lot of things I got to do. Anyways, guys, if you like this, hit like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. We'll see you soon.